Okay, so what we're looking at today isn't just a story, it's being set up as a massive cinematic event. We are diving deep into the film that's promising to completely redefine the epic, Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey.
Right off the bat, this one exchange from the trailer, it sets the whole mood. This isn't the story of a hero who's confident he's gonna win. No, this is about the crushing uncertainty of just trying to get home. See, the war might be over, but the real fight? That's only just getting started.
And make no mistake, the scale of this thing is just monumental. You've got Christopher Nolan directing, a cast led by Matt Damon and Anne Hathaway. The ambition here is crystal clear. Plus, this is Nolan's first film shot entirely on IMAX 70mm with a staggering $250 million budget, his biggest yet. This is not just a movie you watch. It's designed to be an experience you're completely immersed in.
Now, the whole idea behind the film is both incredibly simple and profound. It starts right where most war stories end, in that quiet, weirdly unsettling aftermath. The parades are over, the battles are done, but the real war, the personal one, is about to begin.
And this slide, this is a core switch Nolan is making. He's steering away from that classic mythological epic, with the gods and the monsters and the glory. Instead, he's diving headfirst into a psychological epic. The new monsters aren't out there in the world, they're inside. Their isolation, the slow chipping away of your identity, and just the brutal, raw challenge of endurance.
So in this film, the main villain isn't some person or some creature. The journey is the enemy. It's this relentless, crushing force that's going to test our hero in ways no battlefield ever could. And it does it through 3 big trials.
First, there's just distance. And I'm not just talking about the physical miles of that cold, unforgiving sea separating him from home. I'm talking about the emotional gap that just gets wider and wider every single day. Home stops being a real place and becomes more like a fading memory, an idea he has to desperately fight to keep from disappearing. And all that distance, well, it breeds this incredibly deep sense of isolation. Every port, every island, any moment that feels like a break, it's all temporary. Safety is never, ever permanent. And this creates this constant feeling of being out of place, like you're a stranger absolutely everywhere, and eventually maybe even a stranger to yourself. And then you've got maybe the most dangerous enemy of all, time. It's invisible. You can't fight it. You can't outrun it. You can only endure it. And as the years just slip away, memories start to fray, and hope gets really, really fragile. Time is the thing that reshapes who you are, wearing you down until the person who left isn't the same person trying to get back.
So if the enemy is this internal, shapeless thing, then what does a hero even look like? Well, this film completely redefines what heroism is. It moves the battlefield from out there in the world to inside the mind.
The weapons for this war aren't swords and shields. The tools for survival are things like intellect and patience. It's observation, seeing the trap before it springs. It's strategy, figuring out how to navigate these impossible challenges. It's restraint, having the courage to know when not to act. And finally, it's just pure endurance, that quiet, stubborn strength to just keep going.
And that right there is what a psychological epic is all about. The real dangers aren't the storms, they're temptation, guilt, longing. In this story, a moment of comfort, a distraction, that's often way more dangerous than any monster because it threatens the one thing keeping him going, his purpose. This brings us to the huge philosophical question at the heart of the film. It's constantly wrestling with that tension between our own choices and all the forces that are way beyond our control. You can call it fate, circumstance, whatever. And the story seems to suggest that maybe, just maybe, true character isn't about controlling what happens to you, but about how you endure the things you can't change.
So you take all of this, the journey, the isolation, the relentless passage of time, and it all builds towards one last massive question about the transformation of a person's identity. And why does a story this old still hit so hard today? Well, because we all get these themes, don't we? We've all been through long stretches of uncertainty, or felt totally lost after some huge life event. We all know what it's like to struggle with the person we used to be versus the person we are now. Just trying to find some kind of home in a world that never stops changing.
So as the journey just wears on, as time and distance take their brutal toll, the central question of the entire film starts to shift. It stops being about logistics, about simple survival,
And it becomes something so much deeper. After everything he's seen, everything he's lost, everything he's become, who is the person that will finally step back onto that shore?
That's the real question, and it's one that's going to stick with you long after the screen goes black.